Is social activism helping to fight corruption in Nigeria? Has it helped in any way? Has actually been justice to some issues that we are facing currently in Nigeria? And I want Grace to go first.
So you said is social activism
Yes.
helps to.
Has it helped in any way to get justice?
Okay, from my own end, or from what we already know, or from what I already know, I would say partially.
Okay.
It's helping partially, in the sense that I wouldn't say it's helping to reduce the problem we have at hand, but at least it's creating awareness to some people who don't know anything that's happening. It's helping to give us insights about what is happening and what is going on. Because I believe currently that everybody have access to social
Internet.
media.
Okay.
Some of our parents in the village, they also have access to social media. So I believe it's creating awareness. It might not have reduced or helped to reduce the corruption, but it's helping to create awareness to people that that don't know what is going on. So that's what I can say now.
Okay. Miss Mo.
Okay, if social activism has done what again?
Has helped to
To
improve, or has it gotten justice for the issues that have been handled?
okay, for me, I'd say um yes, to an extent. It has created a huge um should I say huge amount of awareness because people get involved, people get engaged in political and social activities happening online. And if it has helped with the happenings around, yes, because people are now aware of what is happening. People have individuals who come out to speak on behalf of the people. We are no longer kept silent anymore because we are scared of one political party or the other. We have people who are bold enough, people who can stand up to say, no, what you're doing is wrong. So for me, I would say social activism has really helped a lot. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Easy.
Okay, as for me, I would say no.
Okay.
Definitely, I'm always a realist and I always tell the
Glad I would
truth.
love to have you around.
You understand? And first, you have to understand what activism is,
Means, yeah.
and it's the practice of taking action to bring about social, political, environmental, or economic change. Now, the first thing we need to ask is there any change?
Okay.
There's no change. And if there's no change, so what are we talking about? There's no impact.
That means it's just noise.
It's just noise. So when we talk about the Nigerian economy, let me talk about the economy. The Nigerian setting, when we talk about activism, it's just more or less like people are creating content
Oh,
and they're not making change.
okay.
So they're just creating content to make money.
Is that what you think?
That is the realist.
Okay.
That is the realistic aspect of it. That is what
You feel that's your
that is what I
opinion.
feel, yes.
Okay.
Because when we talk about activism, it is the aspect. Let me talk about VDM. VDM is the only activist that we have in Nigeria today because he's the only one standing out to.
What of Showeri?
Well, okay, yes, Showore.
Okay.
Yes, Showore is one of them,
Okay.
and others are just creating content, talking. But we really need people that will come out to talk, to fight. People that will come outside, irrespective of the threat, that will
Okay.
speak for the people.
Okay.
That is just what I have to say for now.
But you said no. But now you mentioned two activists
Who have made impact?
Who
have
Who have
made
achieved
impact, who
something?
have achieved
Through social
something.
media activism.
Do you understand? So it still boils down to yes.
They've created
They've
awareness.
created awareness.
At
And we
least.
have people behind them. We have the likes of Peter. I don't know if you know Peter.
Peter for Nigeria.
Yes, Peter.
Randy
Then
Peter.
Then this other lady,
Mama
that
P.
Mama P.
Yes,
These are people
Aisha
that
Yusufu.
we have people. So
That
if
woman is
you
like the
say no,
symbol
that
of
means
hope.
you're trying to say we don't even have anybody at all.
Okay, no,
But for the fact you've mentioned
we are talking
VDM.
about impact.
Yes, they've
Yes,
made
we're talking about
impact.
impact.
They've made impact.
And what's
Okay.
the impact
What's
of the
it-
So
activists?
okay, let me now ask, what are the impacts?
You mentioned VGM and Showore, right?
Okay.
Why did you mention them? You said they are the only people. What impact have
That
they
are
made that made you?
talking.
No, what impact have they made that made you pick them out to say they are the only people? Why others are content
Because they
creators?
are just talking.
No, VDM and Showore, are they just talking?
What are the okay? Now I want to talk about impact. I believe
Do you
impact.
understand, Mr.
Yeah.
Victory? Yes.
I believe impact has
To be measured.
has
With
to do with
results.
results.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But you mentioned
Now,
VGM and Showore.
let's cut it down to the children that are being
Okay.
kidnapped.
Oyo.
Mhm.
Okay, the Oyo.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
What is the impact now?
Okay.
VDM was the only person that came out.
It wasn't the only person that
Okay,
came
but
out.
wait.
No, like came out. See, when I talk about see, people don't understand.
I feel
What
why
they
his
do.
own was louder because he had
He
a
already
brother.
has a
Yes,
platform.
brother
Do you understand?
platform.
He already
Yes.
has the platform.
That's
That's
why I
why
feel like his own was
Came out,
louder.
other people
Okay.
came out, even before VGM, other people came out to speak.
Okay, now I want to talk about he has a platform. What makes his platform broader?
Okay, let me go.
Okay.
VDM started by calling out people who are selling products that were not licensed.
NAFDAC,
They didn't have
involving
NAFDAC number
all
and
that,
everything.
Yes.
It worked.
he
Very
gained
well.
our trust.
That is, in fact, he did it through social media.
Yes.
He raised the alarm over it. The agencies involved, they're supposed to take charge of those things, went into it, and we got results. People now began to trust him.
Yes.
Do you understand? People began to trust him. That was why he gained followership, and he has been steadfast so far.
I'm liking what you're saying.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Hey, so that's my own response to that.
Okay.
you understand?
So
Like-
now examples of activism include number one, organizing protests
Okay.
for demonstration.
Okay.
VDM does that.
Okay. Showori does that too.
Yes, so he
Peter,
does that too.
Uncle.
No,
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Given that, this INEC.
Yes.
Yes. I've led protests.
We're talking about now.
We are
No,
still on
we can't
This is
talk
INEC.
about now. It's a
Okay.
continuous
It's a
process.
continuous
Okay, continuous
process.
process. Okay, now, that's number one. Raising awareness through social media, writing, or public speaking. Everyone does that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, volunteering for causes or community protests. What about that?
Okay. Now.
Wait, let me list example. That one. You wait. Let's
Okay.
Protests. Boycotting products or supporting ethical alternatives.
Okay.
Okay. Advocating for human rights.
Mhm.
Environmental protection, public health, or other issues.
Yes. Now, what you listed now,
Okay.
I think I've seen it in Showori's struggle, and I've seen it in VDM struggle.
Okay.
Now, let me go back to when VDM started his social media activism. Calling out products that are not supposed to be in the site, they're not licensed. It's under these ones. But then, let's not deviate. I want to bring it back to this way. The question I asked earlier, if we have already gotten justice through social media
Or
activism,
if it's impactful.
it's impactful. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Because look at it. Other than now, we have the cultural media, the TVs, the radio, and everything.
Yes.
These ones can easily be bought, manipulated, or
Yes.
censored.
Yes, that's true.
See, in the recent times, the news agencies we have in Nigeria have never been objective in their reportage. If maybe, for instance, 10, 50 people were, unalived in a
The
particular
authority is
attack, the total is 5.
Yes.
If not so, though.
How will you come out in the newspaper and you say that farmer and herders are clashing? Somebody is in his farm. You came with AK-47 as if are clashing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, because the cultural media or the normal media weren't giving us where or what we needed, nature abhors vacuum. What happened? People like Showore, although he has been an activist for a long time,
For a very long time.
and Verydarkman, they stepped in. There are some people who were arrested illegally. Showore in and Verydarkman and very dark people
Yes.
stepped in and they were released.
Okay.
I feel like to a very large extent, social media activism in fact is the way to go.
Is the way to go.
Because for me, it's safer. Why I say safer is key. If social media activism was not a thing, Nigerian president will not say that he doesn't handle his phones anymore, that they call shit out of him.
Yes.
Do you understand? But having like laid out this, I want to ask another question. Can social media activism become cyberbullying?
No.
It can.
It can.
It can.
It can.
When the
Yes.
when the wrong person is the target.
Okay. Can you
Now,
explain
now.
that? Can you explain that? Let me understand.
So if it can be a bullying,
Yeah.
for instance, now there are some private individuals
Okay.
who you keep calling out,
Yes.
it will turn to cyber stalking.
Yes.
But if you are using social media to call out public office holders, because first, like I said earlier, there has been a very should I say that there is no check and balances in our system in government system anymore,
Yes.
as it ought to be. Now it behoves the citizens to become the watchdog of society, to call out public office holders who are not doing what they ought to do.
Yes.
For instance, we have the forthcoming election. The INEC, they said that by next month, PVC registration and collection will stop,
And
and the portal is not working.
it's not working. We all know
And
that.
no government agency, even the Senate, have not said anything about it. So yes, it can be cyber stalking if you go after private individuals.
Yes. Yes.
Private individuals who don't do what they're supposed to do.
Now,
Private individuals are not governments.
now,
not governments.
that is why most of these are called civil matters. They are taken to the court, and then a competent judge will now explain the law and adjudicate justice. But yes, social media activism can be tagged
As
as cyberbullying or cyber stalking. In fact, there's a cyber law currently that I remember my very good mentor Dele wrote to me how he was arrested some time ago, and they said it was cyberbullying and cyber stalking a particular fellow, another. So, but for me, the future for what Nigerian youths ought to do as it stands for our future to be safe is for us to begin to lend our voice. We need to start calling out these our leaders, because it looks like they don't care. First, these people, they enjoyed the best of this land called Nigeria. When education was education, this cream and crop of leaders in power enjoyed the best of
benefited from
it.
Yes.
They milked it. And today, they left, after eating the flesh, they left bone for us. There is nothing to write home about when it comes to education in Nigeria. When in fact the cheapest of them all that matters, health. Do you understand? So because smartphones is in the hand of every young person,
Yes.
so I feel that's the reason why we should use it effectively to call them out. Each and every one of us young persons in our locality, if you see something, you say something, make a video and post it. But now we are being targeted.
Exactly. That's what I want to say.
Everybody is being targeted. So when this has become the norms, what do we do, young people? When holding government officials has become the norm, what do we do? Yes, that's the big question now.
Like
Should we
my
stop
words.
reporting? Should we stop doing social media activism for the sake of, for the fear of our life, or then go arrest Taya?
See,
Mhm,
in the case of Justice Crack,
mhm,
if he didn't have those people he had behind him,
mhm.
he would have forgotten about Justice Crack.
Exactly.
That's the honest truth. So in Nigeria, for you to want to call out a government official or something, you must have a backup. If you don't have anyone backing you, forget about it. they will arrest you.
Is it
And
about
it's not
having a
supposed to
backup?
be like that.
It's not supposed to
I don't
be.
think it's about having a backup.
It is. When I say
No,
backup,
it's about being on the side of the people.
yes, no, you can be on the side of the people, but
And
when you don't have someone to come through for you,
Okay.
do you understand? It's
Mhm.
different when you have. Okay, there was a lady, Mercy Johnson, arrested at a point in time. I think about a few months ago. There was something she did. I've forgotten. VDM stepped in.
Okay.
Some other personalities they stepped in, and I think the lady was supposed to get married that weekend or something when they arrested her. I think Mercy Johnson had to drop that case and all that. Do you understand? Because these individuals they stepped in. So if you are just like a nobody knows about your case. Do you get who is going to step in for you? Who will speak on your behalf? Your family don't get anything.
Okay.
I cannot have just 10 followers on Facebook and say I want to call out someone who I be.
Yes, who will listen to you?
Who will listen to me?
voice?
Who will hear my voice? But they can easily see my video and say, get this person for me.
And that's why I think VDM platform is like the biggest,
The
now
biggest.
because they can't really target him.
If he posts today, under 1 minute, you know the comments and the views now. It goes like fire. But another person, it might take time. Do you understand? I have a lot of things I might want to call out the government for, but
Nobody will hear your voice.
nobody will hear my voice the way they will hear another content creator's
who has a
voice.
larger
Do you understand? Who have a larger platform.
Okay.
Do you get, like last week I encountered immigration officers on my way, and I already applied for my passport, and I have a date for me to go for my capturing for the renewal of my passport. I know I'm traveling to Nigeria, but for crying out loud, I have my appointment later. When I was going in the morning, the officer saw it and he said, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But when I was coming back, the embarrassment I faced, it was uncalled for.
Did you show your sleep?
He didn't. He said he doesn't want to see my sleep. I said, for crying out loud, I have an appointment for 19th.
I can relate because I faced this.
Do you understand? I said, I have an appointment. He said, you're a traveler. You need to go back to Lagos when you have your passport before you apply through this. And in my presence, people that were not having passports,
Free.
They are free.
they had to drop something.
Okay.
But now I applied for a new passport because my old passport has expired and I have my appointment. He said he doesn't want to. I was there for more than 20 minutes. I observed everything that was happening and I just asked, is this where the boss is? He said, yes, that's where I approached him. I spoke to him and he said, before then, did anything happen? I said, nothing. I'm not that kind of person that will start hearing for unnecessary reasons and all. He asked where I'm from. I told him I'm a Nigerian. I am coming from Lagos and all that and all that. He said, are you sure? Was there no? I said, nothing like that. So the man called him. He could not even say anything. Do you know at that moment, I just checked my phone. I was like, should I lay a complaint? But for me to lay a complaint, so I need to get the guy's name.
Yeah.
But what he was wearing, there was no badge or anything. So if he had this name tag, I would have easily called his name tag, lay my complaint, and see to it that something was done about it. And immediately I was freed from that place. The next point, they held my passport and the expired passport, and they said, because I always carry the expired passport in case they ask.
Okay.
The woman said, a woman, she said she's withholding my passport. That she's not going to give it to me. I said, what exactly is my crime? She said, I'm plying this road without a passport. I said, okay, but I have my appointment slip. You've read it. You've seen that I have a date for capturing and everything. Why not just wait? Probably when it's past that time and I don't have an evidence of the new passport, you can do anything to. She said I should bring 20,000. I said, so the whole thing was irritating. And I said to myself, if I do something stupid now, will I have people to support
sorry for
me?
cutting you. I want to ask you a question. Would you call that cyberbullying?
No. It's a chance to analyze if she went online.
No, if I went online, no, if
to
I
create
went
awareness
if I
about
went
these
about these things that are happening. Do you understand
Would
what I've
you call that
experienced?
cyberbullying?
It's not connection to
it's not. No, it's
cyberbullying.
not.
It's
Good.
not connection to cyberbullying.
Good. Now, with what every other activist have been doing, is it cyberbullying?
No.
They're not cyberbullying anyone now.
God bless you. So, what do we call cyberbullying for those acts?
That was when we said when the wrong person is targeted. Do you understand? And we spoke about private individuals. Do you get? Let's say, for example, now who would I want to cite an example? Let's say someone's husband is into the government, whatever, and you know this is a person you need to focus on. You're not calling the wife and the children.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Meanwhile, on the appointment letter, it's only the husband's name that is there. And you're involving, okay,
You're trolling them.
trolling them. Okay, take for example, Alessia Kubo that died recently and the burial. No, nobody knew he had a wife.
Yes.
Even the day of the service of song, she wore this a mask and all that. Do you know Nigerians, they dug out her video and pictures and they started using her for content. For me, I see it as cyberbullying.
Yes.
Because
they're very privacy.
He got married since late 2024, but people did not know about
Because
it.
it was meant to be.
Do you understand? It was meant to be private.
Okay.
But people started trolling this, like people started saying, using her as a Kubo's wife. Those are the things. She's the wrong target, and they should respect the memory of her husband.
Okay. Let's call that cyberbullying.
Okay.
That's separate. But I believe what we're talking about now is about Nigeria and what is happening. VDM.
No, she's trying to paint scenarios where she would have used her social media influence to correct the wrongs. Like to call out those officials who are doing
she
wrong.
call it out is not cyberbullying.
It's not.
No, those people are called public office holders.
Yes, now, do you understand? Immigration officers now, because
I'm
now I have no
this.
fault in this. Do you
God bless
understand?
you.
I'm a citizen.
They are using their office to oppress her.
Oppress her.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So now, if I call them out, will I have people to back me up?
you up.
So the question is, we need to understand what cyberbullying is.
Yes.
Let us try and separate what
Different,
cyberbullying
yes.
so that people we understand what cyberbullying is and what it is not.
Yes, but I have a question before we move to that point. Now, we've all agreed that these activists, social media activists who have large following,
Okay.
they are regarded because they have a voice, they have a larger platform.
Yes.
But where do we draw the line? Because they wield some power in the society and they can tell people, for instance, we have some people that have a larger following that will tell you, go and chop their page. Go and report that page, so that page will go down. Where do we draw the caution before they become demigods and begin to ride on all of us?
With Nigerians, can we draw the line?
That's a very good question.
With Nigerians, can we draw the line? We can't.
Because some people just
everybody
follow them
wants to-
speecily.
Do you understand?
Use of
Yes.
every
We
opportunity.
cannot draw the line. I'll take us to Big Brother Nigeria, Emisi.
Okay.
I was never a fan of Emisi because immediately I saw her, I knew she came with a script. The way she was dressing, the dots and everything. Sorry, I'm deviating, but you spoke about reporting of pages, drawing the line and
Yeah.
everything. And they just finished the Big Brother reunion about 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. And there was something that happened. Another housemate, Faith, he was disqualified from the game. Faith was seen as the winner because this guy is intellectual. When you talk about tax, he gives his all, 100%. He knows the reason why he's there. He's a medical doctor. He had issues with Emisi at a point. Emisi was trying to get to him, but he didn't want such. So he said, stay away from me. There were videos and everything flying all over social media. So this reunion, people were anticipating, will Faith come? After all, he was a disqualified housemate and all, will he be around? And when Faith came, Ebuka asked questions about what happened between himself and Emisi. It's not everything the camera will show us.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get a simple idea about what happened. It was just what we saw. But that day, Faith gave a breakdown of everything that happened. I for one, I knew Faith was calling out that he needed a therapy. Like he wanted to go for therapy section, blah, blah, blah. But people did not really give him that attention. So we thought Faith was mad. When the pressure keeps getting too much, you want to explode. Do you understand? There were days Faith was not himself. There were days so many things happened and all that. He had this fight with Emisi where they were dragging kerosene stuff, the kerosene poured. He had another fight with someone in the house, himself and Sultana, he was dragging something. So it was that reunion day we got to understand what really happened.
Okay.
Faith was not the bad person. Do you understand? But it was what the camera showed to us. And when Ebuka asked Emisi, Emisi was not like, should I talk? Emisi said a lot, but said nothing.
Exactly.
She was razzed. But Faith apologized more than 2 times to Emisi. And he was sorry if he did anything wrong to her. Do you understand that kind of a thing? But Emisi being the winner, she was bragging, I have 150 million sitting in my account. The winner is talking, keep quiet.
That's too
Blah,
bad.
blah, 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 blah.
He
What
wanted
happened?
Emisi to take accountability
For what happened? Because he took accountability of what happened.
you
But Emisi
understand.
was bragging. She brought a
She didn't
gun,
accept.
a press
Yeah.
gun, and she was like, "Pa!" Ebuka was like, "We know you're the winner, but at least just take accountability for whatever happened." Guess what? That night, Imisis fans, they were like, Imisi did well. We were trying to tell them this girl did not do well. The reunion was for you to amend, reconcile,
With
make
each
friends.
other.
Do you understand? Because we understand that 3 months is no joke for you to be in a space without seeing the outside world. A lot can happen. But just take accountability for whatever happened. They said, no, we are pained. We are this. In a situation like that, we all saw that Emisi came in with a script. It was obvious that she came in with a script. But you see the Emisi stars, they were bent on, it's a lie. The fate is this, fate is that. So if I'm to connect it with if Nigerians have a point to stop,
God bless you.
we don't. We don't want, even when it's obvious this is white, we'll tell you it's a lie.
Now,
Because we are fanatics of
our
do you understand?
yeah.
We
Now,
are fanatics.
this is the case. When VDM came out to protest for the children, now let's imagine that he came out and what's it called,
Justice Scrap
Justice Crack.
his own
fan base.
supported. Which other person? Showori. Fan base supported. Who again?
Randy Peters.
Randy Peters.
Supported.
Mama P.
Supported.
Yes.
What would be the case?
What would be the case in
The
sense of
moment will be more.
support?
You understand?
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to picture now?
Yes.
Like the whole body will be full, and now the noise will be too much that the government
Will not.
will not. You understand?
Yes.
But now VDM is out there. Everyone's fans like
He's relaxed.
is relaxed that VDM. What they
Ratels.
call Ratels.
No,
and then
before we can,
and they
before
come.
we can blame those
Ratels
people, the
get
invitation
their
was
own.
it open to other
Showri,
actors for
we do our
Ratels?
own.
No.
Everybody get.
No,
You
no,
understand?
no.
Sorry. Wait. That protest was not planned.
I don't think this.
They only went to welcome him at the airport.
At the airport.
But wait,
VDM?
yes.
Okay.
That protest was not even a
You
planned
know, they said
protest.
they had security all over the airport.
To
but
arrest
they learned
him.
VDM was
So they
coming.
went to
was coming back
welcome
and
him
they
to
want
be
to
sure he was not
arrest
arrested.
Okay.
They learned he was
So it
coming
was
in.
not planned like that.
But I think they had a protest where Coco P spoke and the police officers, they felt bad with what I think it was
That
that
was
they
July.
came.
That was
wasn't
June.
that-
That was this
It was like a few
Democracy
days ago.
Day. Democracy Day. Everybody protested that day now.
Just like everyone protested.
Even Fowles protested. That was the
Fast
general
spoke
protest.
about it, so it was a general protest. But if you're talking about VDM, I think most times when VDM wants to do things, he says rattles.
Yes.
It doesn't involve other people because he believes he's the fourth arm of the government. If I'm not-
Yes,
Abi,
fourth rem.
fourth arm, Abi,
But,
rem
okay,
of
now,
Fumi. So in a
you
situation
say
like that, where you
why
don't come,
why
I don't
is
go.
that?
He
why
wants
is that?
things that way.
But I
Why?
don't think we should allow it to be that way.
You understand? That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
supposed to be that
It's not supposed to be that way.
Is it
Everyone,
their
Because we are
fault?
all fighting.
we are
for one
fighting
cause.
for
But let me ask you,
But
as
is it their
Nigerians,
fault?
you
as
understand?
Nigerians, do we actually need a leader that will lead us to speak that we deserve better?
Do we actually
Nigerians,
need
do we actually
Do you
need
actually
somebody
need-
To tell us
to tell us that we deserve better?
We don't, because I believe
We are all
all see,
Nigerians.
we all know
Thank
what
you.
is going
So
on.
why you want to blame VDM that he's always moving his own right
Exactly.
group?
That's why I
Why
feel
do
like we're not
Nigerians
supposed to.
want people to be their voice? Why can't we speak?
That is what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. We're not supposed to make it as it's just Rattles and VDM.
You understand?
If you know what he's about to, okay, he's mentioning Rattles because I want to believe that he believes that
has influence
exactly over them, and he believes that Rattles are not just a few number of people. He believes that Rattles are almost
Almost
nationwide,
everywhere.
everybody.
You
So he
understand?
They
believes
have
that he
this
calls Rattles.
every
Exactly.
That
Saturday.
name
So
is
he believes when he
Ratel.
calls Rattles, everybody should come out. I that's what I want to believe.
That is
when he
what
calls
I believe
Rattles,
too.
that everybody should come out. So we should not make it about being Rattel. It should not be a political party.
You
We should
understand?
not make it as a political this,
Yeah.
APC, this. We should not make it that way.
I'm saying
I believe
Rattles and everyone should come out. I think it doesn't really sit well.
You think there
it,
is
it
this?
does.
Like you saying PDP.
No,
And
it,
they
No,
expect
no, no,
it-
no,
no, it does. It does. This is why I would say
PDP.
it.
This is not.
No,
this is not political
because
party.
they have a name, the Rattles, right?
But
I
let me
think they
tell
have
you.
like a membership. So I think they have
No,
a
let me say
process
this.
to become
Let me
a
say this.
Rattle
Really?
member.
I feel
They have like a WhatsApp
I think he has
communication.
leaders. He has WhatsApp
leaders.
Rattle in
Yes, and I
different
think Aguma
states.
is a leader in one of the states. He has different people in different
But
states.
do you know? But it's not like I'm trying to play a VDM
I understand.
member.
I understand you. I understand you.
I believe having a head in each state they are trying to use it, that heads, they are trying to use it to create awareness in that particular state. For the fact that I feel like he's where he is, and he thinks that there are some people that this news haven't gotten to.
Yes.
So creating is because I know a head of like his head of state in a particular state. I wouldn't want to mention the person's name, that was going door to door to
meet
create
people.
awareness.
Yes.
So I believe that's the main purpose for this head of state.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Like, if I can't speak, I believe that I can't always come out to tell you guys what to do, but I can relate to these people. I can, and they will relate to you people.
Yes.
So you cannot do it alone. Just say what we have.
Exactly. You can't do it alone.
You can't do it
And
alone.
I want us to. We should not make this look like another political party that we are going to be fighting. Oh, these are Ratels, so I'm not part of them. We should join hands, in as much as the VDM. Most times he hasn't been right in all things, but we know that he is at least fighting for this. He has a vision for it, even though maybe the vision might change later, but for now he has a vision for us. We know what he's fighting for. We all want a better Nigeria.
Let's follow. Let's
follow. Apart from and for me, we're not only following him. If Showore should come out now and be like, this are our name. Let's call another name and still
you understand? Let's join forces.
There's one lady that sold something to one senator. One lady like that. What's her name
again?
This fair choppy lady.
No.
She sold some things and the senator said,
Devumahi.
Yes, Devumahi.
Okay.
Do you know, VGM came out, Showore came out, Mama P came out. They all worked together.
Exactly.
They all worked together for that.
That is the
point. They paid her some money and she changed the whole narrative. Yeah, she changed the whole narrative. Yes, they all worked together with
VGM. That's what we're looking for.
But wait,
we should not make it political stuff.
I want to say this. I feel like Nigerians, there is what I call classism.
Yes, we have that a lot.
The political class has made it very difficult for ordinary man. So if you go to the court, nobody will hear your voice.
Yeah.
I believe that social media is just our only tool at this point. That's the only tool I see for our voice to be heard. I want to beg and plead with Nigerians to use it judiciously and not abuse it. Do you understand? It is very serious, especially this election period. We need to create more awareness. I won't lie, before now, I don't always watch videos from VDM because sometimes I don't agree with whatever he does. But recently, I started to watch his presidents. Why? Because I see him walking towards the same direction I want him to walk. Because the last time I watched this video before this recent time was when him Mazitunde North, they were in Turkey with Vito Sime.
Okay.
And Vito Mazitunde said vote P2B. VDM said no, I'm not saying anything. He walked away from that video. I was like, this guy needs to point us towards a direction. Only for this recent time when he began to call out the president that Tinubu must go. He have failed us because of insecurity. That was when I said, this is what you need to be doing. Nobody's asking you to tell us go and vote and so person.
But just speak for the masses.
Speak the truth.
Yes,
we know what to do.
Us. Yes.
And when he did
don't be
for the political class.
Yes.
Be neutral.
And be for the people.
Call out.
Yes.
So immediately he raised that alarm. I said, this is the direction I want him to follow.
Yes.
I began to engage on his post because we are in this together.
Yeah.
Nigeria has a lot. No Nigerian should be hungry.
Exactly.
We have
a lot.
No Nigerian should be hungry. No Nigerian should starve. No Nigerian should struggle to go to school. This current government brought about student and NEL funds.
Let's not go this.
Our parents did not. Our parents went to school on scholarships. Free education. Why do we have to loan money?
Like you make something especially for us.
If I'll ask, is there any free education now?
There's no free education.
There's none.
Is there any sponsorship, like
they call it
traveling abroad to study?
No, even those that went,
I don't know when they abandoned
they abandoned them there. Oh.
they've been calling out for the government to
One even
come
I
to
heard
their
one video
rescue.
was in which country with them?
Even,
Is it
even,
Cyprus?
even back then.
Especially
Private-
Cyprus. This in Cyprus, yes, this in Cyprus.
So I
But they
this
sponsor trips to Mecca.
yes,
That's
They
that's
sponsor-
religion.
let's not go
let's
there.
So
I'm
no,
trying to understand.
the thing is that if they explain that to you and you say you understood it, this is not explained very well.
I swear.
That is why we cannot stop lending our voice. These two we have, this social media we have, I feel we should use it effectively.
But we are not working together as one.
yes.
Just as the way we said, coming together as one. Instead, we try to separate the VDM, cartels,
exactly.
this, that. How? The main thing is there's this word, the enemy of I
Of your
don't know,
friend, the enemy of your friend is your enemy.
is your enemy. That is it.
Yes.
If I want to kill you right now,
Mhm.
and I have you coming to tell me that, see, I have the plan to kill Mr. Victory,
To have a goal.
I will work with
you will
you,
work with me because
Because
we will
you are a
have one
strong
particular
man.
goal.
Yeah.
and we'll work together to kill you. That is the main fact.
But do you know that is what political class do?
They don't do it in Nigeria.
No, the political class, they are one and the same.
They are one.
Okay, the political class.
Yes,
They are
they are one
against
against
Nigerians.
citizens. Yes.
God
They
bless
are
you.
one. They are
But
one.
we Nigerians are not.
We are divided
We are
among
divided
political
among
parties,
ourselves.
among ethnic groups,
Yeah.
among
Exactly.
religion.
Now the problem is, how do we come together?
We can't come together.
That is why we are making.
We
No,
can't-
that's
we
why
can't.
we are talking about social
We
media
can't.
activism
Even
now.
though-
Let's go
We
back
can't
to the
even
NSAS
want-
protest. What happened?
We can't even want.
We are actually united.
NSAS protest.
Where's
the
DJ?
first- the
Where's
first,
DJ?
DJ Switch.
DJ Switch. Where's
Yeah.
DJ Switch today?
When we come for asylum,
Mr. Victory,
Oh,
the
God.
first few days of NSAS protest, I can remember vividly. They raised money for people,
they were free food.
free food. But what happened? We had the Youth 1 and the Youth 2. The Youth 2, they were the ad bearers. They used them against the Youth 1.
No. If you bring it that way,
A lot happened.
no wait. If you bring it that way, that youth too is the arm. Wait. There's this adage. They say you should remove the hand of is it elephant? No,
Monkey.
monkey.
Before it comes to human hand.
But compared to human hand. Now that was the hand of the political class coming in form of the youths.
Yeah.
The youths were united.
That's why I said we have Youth 1 and Youth 2.
No, you don't put it that way.
How should I put it?
If they were not induced with money, and let me tell you this, some of these people
Youths now.
no, some of these people they are ex-convicts, those who have been doing their dirty business for them. They cannot be regarded as youths because the youths we knew were united for a cause. The political class had to induce.
Other
Youths cannot be called youth. They don't have social value. Let's use that word.
That is why we're saying we should come together. We should forget about the money
Yes.
they're going to give you. We should look
Why
at
they are
the
teaming
way
up to
they-
loot us, we should team up to remove them
We
in
should
office.
team up. We should remove them. We should look aside from that money. If we will have less of saboteurs among us, I think we'll achieve what we want together.
But can we really achieve something?
Can we really
Social media
achieve something?
can help us achieve something.
Because
How?
we've been talking about the
It's a
insecurity
big
in
how.
Nigeria.
Okay, let me say how.
The insecurity in Nigeria for
This is
the
small.
longest
This is
time.
small. Let's
Donald
listen.
Trump came in. They said they were going. You know, at a point they said they were in Nigeria. We were all happy.
Yes.
Nothing happened. NSAS protest. What happened? They said they were involved. BBC Abi televised it. We were like, finally, we're going to have something. That was how everything went under the carpet.
Let me tell you, we have to understand one thing: Nigerian youths and Nigerian citizens, nobody is coming to save us. It is our country. We should demand for accountability.
We've been
Now,
doing
that is why I'm talking about social media activism today.
Yeah.
We should raise awareness through the social media
But I would
raising
still
awareness
say, I would still
for
say,
people to come to our rescue.
for Nigerians to come to their self-rescue. We need to work together. Let me
Who
say,
are
for
the
instance,
Who are the
Nigerians?
Nigerians
No, wait,
coming to your rescue?
wait.
Do you
Who are
understand?
the
Yeah, I get
Nigerians?
it. That's what I want to say. Like, aside raising our awareness, which is this social activists, we should put action. we should have action.
What
We should
action?
start doing something.
There's a
What
game
action?
plan.
We
There's a
should
game
start
plan.
doing
now.
something.
There's a game
If
plan.
it's the
VDM has
protest
been
that the
calling-
way that VDM has actually come out, we should come out
No,
in
first,
phase two.
there's election
We
coming
should
in.
get our PVC
Yes,
this election.
and
Endsars,
and
they
vote.
said, hold the flag. Nobody will shoot
Okay,
you.
let's leave the hold the flag.
Nobody will shoot you. They will respect the
For
flag,
real,
but
yes.
they killed
But they
people.
killed us.
I can never forget that night. DJ Swish was running. I was watching it live.
Let's
They
put
don't
aside
respect anybody.
let's put aside the protest.
Okay.
But at least let's try and get our PVC. I think this is like the only action
What
we
will
need
the
to-
what
we
what
need to-
what will the PVC do?
You vote,
To
right?
vote.
When you
Vote.
vote,
Then we know
Do you
that
think the
we
vote?
know that
Do you
we
think
are
the
vote
vote
counts.
counts?
Okay, let me ask that question. Let me ask that question.
Vote first.
If-
That's the thing.
if your vote-
first.
People have voted in the past.
Wait,
you
if
know-
your vote doesn't count, why?
My
Why are they buying
my
votes?
brother, my brother
It's a
spoke to me.
victory.
So I'm coming. My brother spoke to me. My brother is a priest,
Mhm.
and we spoke last 2 months, and he said then he was attacked his mission house.
Oh wow.
The Boko Harams, they came, and he has a gun.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he's a priest. He has a gun. He
It's
said
supposed to.
you have to fire back. He said one thing. He said these people, if they notice you have a gun,
Yeah.
they pull back
Yes.
because they are not experienced. They believe when you have a gun,
You are
you
probably
are a
experienced,
threat.
yeah.
You
Yes.
understand? So these people are just they are just
Boss.
supported by you understand by the
Yes.
government.
Mm.
They just give them gun. This is where you press and they just shoot. Okay, so he said, at least we spoke after and he said he was safe. And he said Buhari will not win. He told me, but
Buhari or Tinubu.
sorry, Tinubu
Mm.
will not win this election. But my mind, I was like, now you just dey talk. Politics and politics.
Yeah.
He said because the northern part of Nigeria, they are all in support of
Okay,
Kwankwaso.
Obi and Kwankwaso.
Obi and Kwankwaso. He said,
Are you sure?
no, yes, he said,
No, the Northerners. They're coming out.
northerners. And he said,
As at then.
no,
Oh,
no,
this
no, no, no,
current
no, no.
one,
He said this
current
correct one.
one,
He said
current
this
one. I thought you said
recent,
they-
this recent time
Mhm.
that the northerners, he said in Nigeria, the northerners decide who wins.
Yes.
And that is true.
They
That's how
decide.
you
They have the number.
You understand? He said now they are not in support of Tinubu, and they are all in support of Kwankwaso
Kwankwaso and
and Obi. That means Obi will win.
Okay.
My mind deep inside me, I said, this is Nigeria.
Yes.
But I didn't argue with him. I said, okay, well, that's
his opinion,
true.
actually.
That's opinion. He said because he's there, he sees the whole
Yeah, the whole
movement
thing,
and all.
yes.
He said they are all against Tinubu, blah blah blah. My mind, I was like, this is Nigeria. Look at what we live in now. Just like this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Nigeria.
Fast the bad guy.
With this
Yes.
guy. Like this foreign, like this foreign guy. First the bad guy renewed, did a cover.
But sorry, I understand the angle you're coming
You
in.
understand?
But I don't want us to keep using this phrase to demoralize Nigerians. Will my vote count? Let me tell you, if your vote doesn't count,
Okay.
why do they bribe? Why do they pay for people to vote for them?
Why do they bring in people from other
Yes, for other countries, for other
and
places,
give them PVC
to go and vote.
to vote?
Who?
You've heard it.
Would you want me to mention
Underage vote.
underage? Like, do you think? Let me tell you something. Let me ask a question. The bandits in the country, how did they gain access, please?
Who brought them?
Who
Yes, who brought
Whose
them?
regime
The
did
government.
they bring them? Whose regime did they bring them?
Did they bring
Was it
them?
not during
The-
Chibok?
Yes,
Yes,
now.
Who not Jonathan?
Yes.
It was 2014, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it-
That was when we had the Chibok.
What
And
was
now,
what was the
what-
cause? Why did
what-
they bring them?
What are we talking about? The
They
government.
wanted to thwart
Yes.
its
You want to arm them in case you didn't use power.
The government, right?
Yes.
What I'm talking about now is the government.
Yes.
Now that is why I was saying that when my brother was saying Tinubu will not win.
Mhm.
Deep inside me, I said, "This is Nigeria. Look how we live in now. It will not work.
It might.
It might, but
It might.
until
Until we do
it
our own,
works,
I feel like-
until the result comes out.
But you know,
the west, the east, the north,
But you
the
know,
south, right?
but you know,
And
Did
we're
not
talking about just
did
the
not
northern part.
decide,
hold on.
because
I feel like-
they will call them, even children,
Okay.
they will start.
Just like that guy that
Camping.
came out. You know, I told you we should
But
speak
this,
about the guy.
but this
Yeah,
time
that
now,
short
they
guy that came
don't
out
want.
and said he was underage, but he was bold enough to pick a form to do everything, and
They
he
hyped
claimed he
him.
was
Let's
30 years old.
not go into that
Understand?
aspect. But now, the children now, let's say the Northerners are now aware. Okay, now I'm waiting patiently to see what the results will be like.
Do you know,
That's
for
why
me,
it's getting
I want to tell you,
Does
You-
the PVC
you-
count in
hold on,
Nigeria?
hold
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Get it.
hold on,
This time
Mr.
is
Izzy, hold on.
Okay.
I like the fact that you said that the Northerners decides who win in country.
Okay.
I like that fact. And I like the fact that we all know that the Northerners, once it's election time, you see a straight line that begins from the beginning of the community to the
Beginning
end
of
the
Nigeria.
border, beginning of Nigeria,
To the
and
end
then
of
and then okay, and thank God we all know that.
We all know that, yeah.
And I'm happy that you said that the Northerners are for the opponent.
Yes.
I'm happy. So if the Northerners are in unison and against the current
Ruling party.
government, the current ruling party,
Isn't that a
it
sign
makes
that we might
it
win?
more a better like it
Condition,
gives a
yes.
sign for us. It gives us sign that
It's a sign.
we are on the right track. If only because we'll not leave it for them alone. Because yes,
If
we
the southern and
we
the
already
eastern
know
part
that
can move together with them,
too.
that's why we have
And
Peter
vote out
Obi.
the wrong
Yeah.
one and vote out
Understand?
the present government.
Yes, because
And we will achieve that result. We will. We should not leave it for them and just be like, our vote count. When your vote count, when your vote count, they will count the other people's votes that are voting for them. Because you know one thing that moves me here is that we still need to tell people that you don't have to that you need to vote out the present
certain
government.
president, yes.
It baffles me that I need to tell some
You need to
kind of
convince
people
somebody
that
why they should.
please don't vote for this person.
Okay, now let me come in here.
Because you know those people, there are some of our women, even this present Oyo that is suffering, I know they've received a bag of salt and 2 cups of rice, and they are gingering.
Yes.
They are coming up, they are warming up for the next election,
That's
for the
poverty
current
speaking.
one. And they will come out in multitude, they will still vote. If you don't vote, their own vote will count.
Count. And the person supposed to win. Will not win.
From your own end will not win. So
Because-
that means still the present government will still remain in his seat.
Okay.
And that's another 4 years. And that's my 20s arranged.
Okay, now let me now say something. You see, I've lived all my life in Nigeria, and I'm experiencing so many things, and I've been thinking deep.
Okay.
I've been thinking deep. I might not be right, but I've been thinking deep. Now, you said so much, and I appreciate that, but I'm not in support of let there be war.
Okay.
I don't think anybody is in support of that. either.
Nobody, even our parents,
Because
are
it's
in
not
support of
something
that.
it's not a
And
good thing.
that is what Fela said. Nigerians love suffering.
And
And
smiling.
see, Fela is a legend. People don't really go into listen to his music.
Okay.
His music is deep. People don't love listening to deep music. Artists now don't even say the truth.
At
They
all.
don't say the
They just
truth.
entertainment.
Fela is the number one person. Even another person that tried it is trash now. That's Idris Abdulkarim. When he said Nigeria Jaga Jaga, when
An African
Eh,
China.
African China tried.
African China.
African China.
At a point, two faces Libya tried.
Yeah.
No, that's why I said at a point.
Let's not go into that. But you see,
Even Burna Boy.
you see, no.
Let's leave it for African China.
And this guy.
Idris
African China
Abdulkarim.
really
Even
sound very well.
Idris Abdulkarim is still trying now. He's still protesting
He's
against.
trying his best.
But
Then
his voice
this guy,
is not
rugged
heard.
man.
All these people, they are not heard, and that is
No,
what
rugged man.
that is what politics is. Nobody wants war. Even our parents will tell you. Even my dad will tell me what happened in Civil War. My dad said he was dressed. I think one of my uncle was dressed as a
A
woman
woman. Just to escape.
just to escape. He was called to be a soldier to fight, but there was a way he escaped. Nobody wants that.
Yes.
So when Fela said Nigerians we love to
Suffering
suffer
and smiling.
and smile, it is the 100% truth.
Yeah.
That is what is happening now. Activists will speak, no one will support. You see, most countries that have tried their best, they went through serious hell,
Yes.
killings.
Of course.
See, me and you will not be here.
But in recent times,
You understand? We will not. Our families will not.
see, you know where we are.
We will not know where we are. We will drink mud just
No.
to make sure our country
But
becomes
look at Nepal.
great.
Look at Nepal and some of these countries with their recent things that happened. Those awareness were brought about by social media.
Okay.
I want to urge Nigerian students or Nigerian youth to keep speaking up.
Sorry, if you say Nigerian youth, is it the youth that are on TikTok shaking their bum bum? Do they even know what is happening in Nigeria? I've spoken to youths now, even upcoming youths. I ask them some things. They don't even know what is happening in
I
Nigeria.
get you. Some
You're
people
right.
are not even engaging
Yes.
in this.
They are
They
not
don't
even
even
engaged.
They'll swipe.
All they are into is just to shake their bum bum and talk about money.
And this new trend of going front and coming
You
back.
understand? Nothing. They are not concerned about Nigeria. It's all about let us make
Who are we to
money.
blame?
Who are we to blame now? That is just the problem.
Who are we
So
to
you see
blame
that
for that?
the activists, the only people supporting them are the old people and people that are
Intelligent.
knowledgeable.
Yeah,
Are we old? We are youths, right?
That is because you decided to
You are
follow
enlightened.
path.
Yes.
You are enlightened.
Mr. Victory, he said something about the youth shaking bubble on social media. I remember back then, back at home, there's a time for everything. By 4 p.m., the TV is on. You know, TV stations don't run 24/7.
Yeah.
By 4 p.m., the TV is on. They'll do this red, clinical online line and everything. There's time for Super Story. There's time for Binta Friends. Then there's time for NTA
Tales
News.
by moonlight.
Tales by Moonlight. There's time for NTA News. That NTA News, everybody
Speak
sits
out.
down at home
Speak out.
to watch what is happening. But do we have that now? You go to schools, you see children with their Gen Z teachers, Gen Z corporate teachers. What are they doing? They are doing TikTok challenge. They don't engage these children with what is happening anymore. Because tell me, if you're telling children what is happening,
No history.
everyone will know what is happening. But right now, everything is all about TikTok challenge. Everybody wants to get monetized on TikTok.
Don't
monetized
you think it's their coping mechanism that the economy is hard enough already on them and they're looking for a way out to ease
We
themselves
Nigerians, we are
depression?
always
Economy,
coping.
the problem.
We have
God,
this-
God bless
we
you.
have always
Suffering.
coping.
See, let us and suffering and
smiling.
smiling.
You're always coping.
Mr. Victory.
That is what Fela said. Suffering. See, that word, suffering and smiling, is a legendary word. Like we shouldn't take it
Okay, so in all of
for
this
granted.
now, what is the way
That's what
forward?
you just said.
What is the way forward?
the way
What do we do? How do we save ourselves?
The way forward is backward.
Explain, sir.
War.
I don't want to
but-
be there.
But no one wants war.
I don't want
I
to
want to ask a question. You said the way forward is
Backward.
backward,
which is war.
which is war. I want to ask a question. Who are we going into war with?
Like,
Is it that we are going into war with against the government,
government when their children know they
the
Nigeria?
government that exactly?
That
Yeah,
has
and we
military
know that
apparatus
if
and
you
everything
have
that
you now, they
can
go
come.
japa leave you.
Are we going into against them, or like is there another thing you are not saying that because
don't know
that
about?
we don't know because
I feel what we need is a revolution. That revolution.
That revolution is war.
It's war.
No, it's not war.
It's war.
It's
It's
war.
war.
It's war.
Let me explain.
Revolution
Revolution is war. See, I don't just want to say some certain things because
Revolution
you
is
understand.
war.
But revolution is war.
Revolution is war,
No.
Mr. Victory.
No.
Then we
Revolution is
hijack
war.
it.
Revolution is war.
Then we hijack it, and we don't have that power.
And Nigerians don't want that.
We don't want
See what
it.
happened with you see this issue of Biafra, blah 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 blah. When they sentenced
Nnamdi.
what happened?
People kept quiet.
Silence.
And we've been saying this was
And-
what Nnamdi was
And
saying.
everybody moved on.
Life, no,
Yes.
no,
I don't think
that's
no.
moving on.
No,
No, see, let me tell you. So anything about social media, any
Yeah.
trend, give it 2 weeks.
it dies down.
See, or your kids now, what happens?
It's
almost a month.
More than a month.
Let me tell you the truth. Those children we've forgotten.
One
Mark
died
to
now.
this date. I'm telling you the
About
truth.
last week, now one of them died.
Chibok girls,
Yeah.
what happened?
Chibok girls, what happened?
Till today.
Leah, somebody was
Yeah,
saying, is she the only girl amongst these
Okay.
children?
Mm.
Why is it only Leah? Is she the only one? The people, they accepted their fates. They started birthing kids for these people. This Boko Haram, whatever they
Yeah.
attacked. And this is over how many years? That's since 2014. This is over how many years? And nothing has
Okay,
been said.
so are we doomed? Like no
We
savior.
are doomed.
We are doomed, but there can be something.
There can be something.
How?
that we can do.
See,
But
can be
when?
something.
Because even if we're calling, even
There
if
can
we're
be
calling
something.
another
There
country,
can be
there's a
something, but it's going to
political.
be-
Sorry, let me
victory.
ask you
Even if we're
something
calling,
like
say,
what?
hold on,
Something
please.
like what?
Hold on,
Let's
say-
just cut the story
Let me say
short.
something.
Something
if
like
we're
what?
calling another country to come to our rescue, are we going to destroy their political agreements?
Hope you know that
Diplomatic alignment.
Do you understand?
Yes.
There's something between them.
Yes, that's diplomatic alignment.
Do you
between
understand? So
countries.
it will be hard. They will only do the online propaganda. They will give us the social media
That's why I said
mind.
it's Nigerians that will save themselves.
Then that means blood will flow.
God bless
Are we
you.
afraid of shedding blood? But
Yes.
people say that
Who
so
wants
without shedding
that?
of blood,
Who wants start the
people are dying already.
Yeah, Mr. Vichy,
People are
lead
being
us.
kidnapped.
Mr. Vichy, lead us. I'll follow you behind.
Wait.
Lead us.
It's not about leading. You don't need a leader to lead you.
That was selling a victory.
You don't need a leader. We
But
are
you
all suffering
understand?
these things together. You don't need a leader.
You see VDM now.
Mhm.
He has the backings of God knows who.
I feel like let's not say he has the back ends.
Yes.
He just has the mind.
I
It's
think
a question of faith.
It's not faith, it's not mind. I know what I'm saying.
he has the back
He has the backings.
mind as
He has
well.
already created that base from the time he started calling out people for their products.
Now, let me say
I don't know if
something.
you understand me. He's trying
This is
his
small.
best to do things that are right. He has built that integrity for himself.
Okay.
This
And
is
people
small.
would want to work with him. Anybody VDM calls out, he calls out this person, knowing fully well, yes, waiting that they call you out for now, waiting
You
you
do.
do. Do you understand? He doesn't call out just anybody. When Dangote stuff happened with Fina's and to Fina's sister and all, he stood in and what happened? They did the needful.
If I will ask, has there been any cyberbullying with all these activists? If I will ask,
With
Let's-
regards to who,
That's
like,
which of the cases.
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
You know that VDM has so many cases.
See,
Yeah,
let me
no.
ask. Activism is aimed at promoting a cause or creating change,
Mhm.
usually through lawful and respectful advocacy. You understand? Cyberbullying is using digital platform, social media, messages, emails, etc. to harass, intimidate, threaten, humiliate, or repeatedly target a person.
Mhm.
Now, with what has been happening amongst activists, would you call that cyberbullying? Let's just with our storyline.
I want to understand you very well.
No.
Are you trying to say the call outs they've been doing?
Yes,
Have-
the
I-
call
I-
out-
Has it been
I-
tagged
I-
as
I-
cyberbullying?
Have
yes,
they been, so are you trying to tell us that, like, you want to see if probably they've been calling out the wrong people?
you get. I want
But
to know.
to the best of my knowledge,
They
they've
have
not-
not.
I'm
they've
not.
been
I'm
calling
not
out-
so much knowledgeable about
in-
No,
that.
they've not been calling out the wrong
No,
people.
wait. In
Okay,
in
wait,
general
so-
terms, in general
They've not
terms,
been calling out the wrong people.
yeah, in general terms, they have not
Okay.
abused their platform
Yes.
Okay.
to
Yes.
oppress a citizen
So
who
they've
did
not
not
said-
do.
Wait. So they've not cyberbullied anybody, but we have fans that go against.
On their behalf.
Those are the fanatics now.
Those are the
Okay,
fanatics.
so what do we say about that? Do we say we have the same, how will I put it now? The same cause, like idea. Okay, how do we now try to make Nigeria great?
Okay.
If we have activists with one idea,
Mhm.
and we have other activists with the same idea with different
With toxic followership.
you understand?
Some people can be extremists. Hope you know that.
Do you understand?
In
Actually,
every
I
struggle,
explain
in
that.
every struggle, there's always those who are
That's
extreme.
why I brought up
Even in
case.
Christianity,
Do you
even
understand?
in Islam,
Now the question is, how do we make followers follow?
that is not what we are. That's not our concern.
That's not our
Okay,
concern
so
right now.
what is
Our
our
concern is the collective goal which we want to achieve.
Achieve
If
That's
our
what I'm saying. the collective
nobody
goal
can be
is
perfect.
making
If our
followers. Like, for example, you have your own followers.
Mhm.
You have one followers. You have your own followers. And I am coming out to say, let us go against this government. I'm coming out
Yes.
as a personal person
Mhm.
to say, let's go against this government, and we should be in support of me to make our followers follow me.
You have to
She
convince
thinks
her.
if
Yeah,
she
if she
thinks it's
buys
nice.
idea.
No. Wait. She's all she knows the truth.
Okay.
You know the truth.
Yes.
You know the truth.
Mhm.
You don't support the government. You don't support the government.
Mhm.
You don't support the government. I don't support the government. And I'm coming out to say I don't support the government.
Okay.
Will you support me? Will you support me? Will you support me?
The question is,
Now-
do I say I don't support the government publicly, or I say it
Or would
to
I
these
collect
certain
bribe at the
individuals
back
and I
and
collect bribe?
Now wait. Now let me tell you the truth now. That is why Nigeria cannot be better. Let's just pause. Let's just pause. Let's say this. That is why Nigeria cannot be better. Simple and short.
But we
I
cannot-
quote you wrong there.
Okay.
Why I will is just like you said, you have your fan base, she does, and he does, and I do as well. Then you want to go against this particular government because it's not in all of our favor.
You don't understand
No, it's not in all our favor, right?
Okay.
And you want to like make a move. You took the initiative that you want to go against the government. Like, we don't want you, leave, right? Now you are saying we should support you. Why would you want her to support you? Why would you need her support?
God bless you. Now let me break it down. I want you to understand what Nigeria is. You don't still understand what Nigeria is. I understand what Nigeria is.
Okay.
Let me break it down to Cotonou. I always have reasons to say what I say. I'm a Nigerian. You're a Nigerian. And the truth is, we have the same blood. In as much as I am from a
Different
different
tribe.
Yeah.
different family tree. You
Upbringing
understand?
and all.
Upbringing. But the fact that we have that blood,
Okay.
let's come into the Nigerian settings in Cotonou. I want to break it down to you that it can never be better.
Go on.
Now, let's go into the educational aspect. Let's go into the entertainment aspect.
Okay.
I'm an entertainer. You're an entertainer. You're an entertainer.
Okay.
You're an entertainer. I'm an educationist. You're an educationist. You're an educationist. If we come now together to say, let us make this entertainment great. Let's create a body to make it great. Let's work together as one. Do you think people will come out to work together as one? Just say yes or no.
No.
In the education aspect, do you think people will come out together to say, let us make it great? Let us make this standard as one, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No.
I'll give
It
you
depends
my
on your
yes.
aims and
I'll give you
objectives.
my yes.
Okay, you know?
I would say
Sorry, you know?
yeah.
It depends on your aims
No,
and
just
objectives.
yes or no. I don't
No,
want.
hold on.
No, so sorry.
You
No,
walk
see,
up
no,
to
just
me.
say
no,
no,
just say yes
Yes
or
or
Yes.
no.
So we can move on from there.
Do you understand?
come together.
No, I don't want that.
So you
Just
said,
say-
do I think people will agree and come
to
together?
say, to let's make it work as a body to make it perfect.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
or no? Yes. No.
I said no.
Yes.
Yes.
Said yes.
I say no.
Okay.
You say no. Both of you say yes. God bless you. Let me hear from you.
Why I said yes is this. Just like in politics, I will come manifesto.
Okay.
You tell me your reason. You tell me your aims and objectives. If I buy into it,
Yes.
because I'm looking for the good of this organization, I want to benefit from here. I will key into it.
That's the honest
But you
truth.
have to convince me enough.
If you don't have any aim and objective, why will I join you?
Mrs. Mo, please just hold on. Let him talk.
Yeah, I'm done talking. That's it.
Okay, now,
Okay.
do you know that in politics, there's what we call what do they call it? You
Manifesto.
No. You when you win, you give a project like this is
Yeah,
2 billion
It's part of
for
your
this
manifesto.
project,
What
blah
you know,
blah
it's part
blah
of your
blah
manifesto
blah.
before you
Now,
go for the election.
if you are what maybe you are the chief honorable in this locality, and you want to make this road great. Do you think you can make it great?
I agree with you.
You will.
Yes.
That is your own initiative. You want to make it great. Do you think others will want to make it great?
In this case,
Wait, I'm complaining. No.
Okay.
$1 billion assigned to you.
That was the reason I said
there are many
no,
people,
because I feel like that was the reason why you asked if you want to do something right now. If you want to form a body for something, do I think that everybody will want to follow me? I said no. My reasons is because we think we are all fighting for just cause, and you think that's the same thing everybody wants. I said no because everybody won't want everything to be great, because they feel like if it's great, where will money become? Where would the money be coming out from? So that was why I said no. I know everybody will want to follow the right path. They are just natural people who are just greedy, selfish, that want things for themselves just alone. And there are people who are not good in, not everybody are good in teamwork. Some people work better alone, then some people work better as a team. Then when you come and tell me that you want me to join you, and maybe I've been in other team work and I know it didn't play out nice, do you think I will want to follow you? No. I'll be like, you guys should go ahead. I won't want to.
But wait, this is something that will make us money. No. We have teachers union. We have teachers union.
It is.
That's what goes back to our last episode. Last episode of what she said about one lady in Delta that was
That they removed.
Okay, Commissioner of
because she
Education.
was doing the right thing.
Exactly. Not everybody wants that
They
right
don't
thing.
want the right
That is the
thing.
thing. Not everybody. That was why I said no.
See,
Not
it's a
everybody wants
victory.
that right
I am
thing.
telling you
But
from
when
the
we
deepest
come-
out of my mind. I've experienced so many things. I've spoken to so many people. Nobody wants
Mr.
there are
Alisi,
natural selfish people.
I
Not
believe
everybody
that
wants
Nigeria
the
will be
right
great again.
thing. But if that no for me,
I believe that Nigeria will
based
be
on,
great
based on
again.
the question he asked, I
from
said
my
no.
from my father's time. It go better till
Now,
now.
I'm not write Nigeria off.
See,
I'm not writing Nigeria off.
There will be that
I'm just waiting to see when it go better.
it will be better. Nigerians
for
can
me,
get your
for
PVC.
me, for me, I still believe we'll
Nigerians,
work out
get your
something
PVC,
better.
vote wisely.
I believe we'll work out
Nigerians.
something better.
Get your PVC and vote.
And vote wisely.
No, please, Nigerians, don't say your votes.
Please.
We are in this together.
Yeah.
Get your PVC
That
We
is
need a
right.
better
and
government.
vote.
We need a better environment.
We need our leaders to be
security.
accountable
We don't need
to
be
us.
scared to travel with 5,000 naira on the road and the request for 50 million as ransom.
Yeah,
Wow.
but 50
We don't
million.
need to use flights to travel to Delta State from Lagos State.
Because not
Yes.
everybody can afford
Gone are the-
that.
I miss those days when I can wake up and say I'm going to Warri from Ilorin, Kwara State.
Peacefully.
I miss those days where I can say I'm going to Lagos and from Lagos I'm traveling to Warri. So please,
Peacefully.
Nigerians, vote wisely. And the government, I'm begging. We're talking about 42 families, if I'm not mistaken, still there in the
Missing,
forest.
yes, and it's raining.
And it's raining.
The cold, the harsh
cold. You
weather.
don't want to imagine what those children are
torture.
going through. I don't know if my words will pierce into the heart of anybody, but please, if there's need for you to see that these kids are released and parents go back to their family, please.
I mean, the government is rehabilitating Boko Haram members.
Please.
And why not ordinary citizens?
If this can be done for the election to be peaceful and fair, please release them. Children should not be scared to go to their classes anymore. Parents should not be scared to send their kids to school. I know when it was time for COVID-19, people did not go to church, did not go to school. Life was going well. People did not go to school. So it will not be different if people decide not to go to school again. People cannot even log on to social media because the time you log on to social media, you see bad news everywhere. You see killings up and down. Nigeria is not the only country, I beg. So please, Nigerians, vote wisely. The election is forthcoming. Don't sell your vote for 500 naira. 500 naira cannot even give you a complete plate of rice if you go to Mama Put.
I mean, want meat. Can you buy
Even
meat?
meat. It cannot even give you meat.
And please don't come up with your vote won't count. It definitely
Please, your votes will count.
counts.
Your
Please.
votes count.
It counts.
Please.
Your vote counts.
Your
please.
votes count.
Thank
for
you.
Because
And from me and my team, we say thank you for watching.
Bye.
Keep subscribing to Jealous 7 Thunder TV.
Go get your PVC.
Bye.